Hello, you guys. This is Persia 007 coming at you with another video. Actually, it's not really a video, it's more of a rant to a YouTuber known as Chris Hansen. Some of you guys may know Chris Hansen used to be part of a show known as To Catch a Predator, and also was on a local TV show known as True Crime Daily. Uh, as you guys know about the Onision investigation, there were interviews conducted with Shiloh, Billy, Sarah, and multiple other people on a YouTube show known as To Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. But apparently, while all this was going on, a documentary was being created. Now, which Discovery Network is in possession of this documentary is unknown. I know it's going to be on a program known as Discovery Plus, in which is a live streaming platform of TV shows that is on various cable networks such as Investigation Discovery, Animal Planet. I think it's got National Geographic, the Food Channel Network. What else? All the networks that are associated with Discovery Channel, which is a cable network. But what I am pissed about this documentary, excuse my language, but Chris Hansen making a documentary on a YouTuber that has not been charged or even indicted of any crimes. Yes, Onision may be a prick. He may be an asshole to the people he's been with. I'm sure Shiloh has been through a lot with Onision, most likely psychologically traumatized by her experience with him, such as Billy and Sarah. I'm not taking anything away from these three girls that have personal connections with Onision that did not end up well, and they end up being used and abused at the end. But why would I want to watch a documentary about Onision and have to pay, what was it, $5 with ad-supported content, or pay $8 for no ads on a documentary on a person that has not been criminally charged of any crime, just being alleged innocent until proven guilty stance? You know what, Chris Hansen? You're painting Onision as a criminal, which is not even proven yet. Apparently, the district attorney of Washington State has not decided to file any kind of charges. At least, I don't know if it's because of this coronavirus pandemic or not, but for you and everybody that involved to put a documentary out on a controversial YouTuber sounds a little fishy to me. It sounds like to me you are somehow lining up your own pockets to, I mean, not the girls involved. I'm talking about Chris Hansen lining up his pockets to pay off his debt that a lot of people have claimed that he owes on his apartment, and money he owes for the little misfortune with the bad check that he had from years ago. But I don't know what to think on the documentary. But I know Repsion was able to get exclusive access to, I think, the first episode, and he said it went pretty well, I guess, and he thinks that if episode 2 and 3 goes the same way, that it's going to be like a bombshell or something out of water. But because we have to pay for this platform, I am not going to be able to see this documentary, although I've watched all of the Chris Hansen interviews, and I'm very disappointed that I'm not even going to be able to see what this documentary is going to entail about Onision, or what his father's got to say, because I know Onision's father, I think his name is Randy Jackson, is, I guess, in the documentary talking about Greg. And I ain't going to get to watch it because I have to pay to watch a potential criminal's documentary. And you guys know Onision is innocent until proven guilty. I want to get that clear. He is innocent until proven guilty otherwise by the state and the court of law and the law of the land. Yes, he is a prick. He may be an asshole to people that he's been in contacts with over the last, I'd say, 10 years, but that does not make him criminal automatically, unless there is a crime on the books in the statutes that say otherwise. I think this documentary is geared to get Onision off the internet, and I just don't see that happening. Onision ain't going anywhere. He's going to stay on the platform, whether you guys like it or not, whether I have anything to say about it or not, which I can care less. I am, never really cared about this Onision until about this time last year when all these allegations came out about abuse, mistreatment, mental mistreatment, and all this other stuff. But I know Onision is not too happy right now. He's spurging out on local kiwi farms, making multiple sock puppet accounts on Twitter. Apparently, he had a sock puppet account that was banned on Twitter I think yesterday or maybe the day before. And Onision, I wish you would quit creating these sock puppet account. I can't say sock puppet without. Let me rephrase this. Onision, you need to quit creating fake accounts on Twitter to bully and harass people. That's not doing your case any better. But you guys, if Onision is narcissistic, there's no damage that you're going to be able to do to him that has already been done. He's already unhappy on the inside. He'll never find happiness. He'll never be satisfied. He has to use other people to gain emotional support because he has no emotions. This is what people will call narcissistic supply. Onision thrives off the emotions of others, not from his own. So Onision is more or less dead on the inside. He is already a dead man walking. Just he's physically here, but mentally he's gone. If that makes any sense. So I don't think there's any more damage that could be done to Onision, James Jackson, Gregory James Daniel, Psycho Brad out of Washington State, whatever. This documentary, I don't think it's going to face him one bit. I think he's just going to mock everybody on the documentary. He's going to attempt to file lawsuit upon lawsuit, like Donald Trump filing lawsuits upon lawsuit to overturn the election on Joe Biden, which is not going to happen because Biden has already been claimed victory and it's already been official. So that's kind of the way Onision is doing it right now with what I think he's going to do to possibly all the Discovery networks or whoever gets in possession of this documentary. My opinion is I think we should have got Onision off the platform years ago when all this crap was going on, instead of people watching this as a train wreck, whatever, or a derailment, whatever. Something should have been done about this years ago, not 2019, not 2020 or 2021. We should have had YouTube should have had their hands on Onision when all this crap was going down years ago. I think YouTube dropped the ball on this. I think the fans of Onision, not the fans of Onision, what am I saying? The NTOs dropped the ball on this by allowing him to continue to be very hateful toward others, allowing him sending his fans to attack certain people, and the NTOs knew everything about it. And they didn't do anything to stop him, or at least if they did, they didn't. In my opinion, I don't think they did good enough to prevent these smear campaigns from getting out there. But you guys, Greg ain't going anywhere, so at least I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon. He's going to have these rampages on Twitter. He's going to rant and rave, and people are gonna mock him, call him groomer and all this other stuff. But you know, he's already dead on it. He's already dead on the inside. That should be good enough for you anti-O's out there. I think, you know, I think we all just, you know, leave him alone and let him suffer on his own. If he's going to suffer, let him do it on his own. Because us, I mean, anti-O's that are mocking Onision and people calling Onision groomer, pedophile, whatever, is giving him the attention that he wants. It's that's exactly what he needs to keep going. Now, this video, yes, it ain't gonna be no better. I'm actually a little hypocritical right now, but I think I'm trying to get everybody out there who has seen Onision at one point on his channel, whatever, or let them know what's going on with the situation. But you know, Chris Hansen, I think this documentary, if there's any truth to it, should be on your channel after it debuts on a premium network on your channel for those who cannot afford to watch it. I think it's pretty absurd that I have to pay money on a documentary on a man that's not even been convicted yet or even indicted for any kind of federal crimes of what you are calling human trafficking and enticement of a minor. What else? Online grooming of an underage minor in violation of the Mann Act. You know, where's the indictment? Where are the charges? You know, and these victims, you know, I think all they're going to be able to do is sue him as be about it. You know, unless, if I got this right, you know, the statute of limitations in Washington State, I don't think expire for at least 20 years, but depending on what was done. But you know, I don't know. But to all the victims out there of Onision, the alleged victims, I am sorry for everything you had to endure while spending your time with Onision. I sure hope you guys are doing better now, especially to Shiloh. I know you were I call victim number one of Onision. I watched all your old videos from 10 years ago, and you seemed to be very unhappy during that video, which is known as The Truth. You on the phone with police trying to get out of that situation. It had to be very traumatic. While Onision pinned the craziness on you, made you look crazy when in fact he was the one, in my opinion, that was mentally breaking you down so bad to where you had a seizure, or more or less, in other words, a very severe anxiety attack that caused you to probably have amnesia or whatever. But again, I hope you guys are doing well now. I hope you guys are getting your lives back on track. You know, Shiloh, I hope you got your career back. It seems like you guys are doing better now, but I could see with all the drama on Twitter that happened months ago, I could see you guys were still struggling very much with this case. And I hope this documentary was some form of justice for the victims, if anything. If there was any type of verbal abuse, psychological manipulation, whatever, I hope this is some form of justice, if this is what you guys want to call justice. But I think this is as far as we're going to get, unless, again, the DA decides that there is probable cause for indictment on these crimes that Chris Hansen is alleging Onision has committed. So, and but this is my opinion with the Onision real life story. I hope you guys know what the hell you're doing with this documentary. I hope it goes in the right direction for you. I hope if Onision did do anything illegal, I hope this will be the vehicle that helps put him away if anything and bring justice to you guys, but if not, take the damn thing down. Take it down and make a formal apology or whatever for trying to run a public figure's name, whatever, and just let this rest. Because again, if he is a narcissist, which we don't know, he's not been formally diagnosed, he's already dead on the inside. There's nothing more that the victims can do to him, nothing more that Chris Hansen can do to him. All he's going to do is make a mockery out of it, joke about it, and think this is all a virtual reality game to himself. And that's all I got to say. No hate on Onision, no hate on Chris Hansen, and giving my support to all the victims in this, or the alleged victims in this case, and everybody else involved. And I'm going to also include Billy the Fridge on here, that I'm going to consider also as an alleged victim, because he was a collaborator with Onision at one point. I'm sure he's affected deeply about this also, and I'm sorry that he had to lose who he thought was a friend, but turned out to be a fake friend. That's all, pretty much all I got to say about this. So I hope you guys have a good night. Again, happy holidays, and be safe out there this Christmas. Spend time with family. Make sure you wear a mask if you're in close quarters. If not, try to maybe stay home if possible. Maybe talk to friends and family over the phone or Skype, whatever, and just be safe this year, and so you can live many more years to come, and your family and friends can live for years to come and many more Christmases. So again, if I'm not on here before Christmas, I will talk to you guys after the holidays, and I wish you guys a very, very Merry Christmas and a wonderful upcoming new year of 2021. Goodbye.